Man, picture this. You're cruising down a forgotten back road at dusk, the kind where the trees claw at the sky, and your rig's odometer flips past 300,000 miles like it's just another Tuesday. No smoke, no rattles, just pure, unkillable grit. What if I told you their S1 SUV on this list, a scrappy underdog from the 90s, that Detroit laughed off that S secretly outlasted them all? And I'll spill its name only if you ride this out with me to the end. Buckle up, because today we're tearing into 15 SUVs that don't just survive, they bury their owners and keep hauling ghosts. I'm your host, Jocks, the guy who spent more nights under hoods than in beds. And if you're here for the soul of the machine, not some showroom fluff, hit that sub button. Quick Gearhead Garage is where we worship the roar, not the recall. Let's roll this out like we're swapping stories over a six-pack in the shop bay. No timelines, just the meat. Start with the kingpin, the Toyota Land Cruiser. Hell, this beast debuted when Eisenhower was president, built like a tank for missionaries dodging lions in Africa. It's got that boxy swagger, a V8 that hums eternal, and folks swear theirs have clocked 500,000 miles on prayers and one OW30. Why? Toyota's obsession with overbuilt frames. Think ladder chassis that laughs at potholes, compared to a fancy Euro crossover. That's like pitting a Swiss watch against a sledgehammer. One ticks pretty, the other smashes through Armageddon. I knew a rancher in Montana who's 98. Cruiser towed his life savings across 3 states without a whimper talk about legacy and steel. Slide over to its big brother, the Toyota Sequoia. This full-size hauler shares DNA with the Tundra truck, meaning it's got more towing muscle than a semi on steroids, up to 9,500 pounds without breaking a sweat. Back in the early 2000s, when gas was cheap and roads were rough, these things became family legends, ferrying soccer teams and trailers through blizzards. The hybrid version now? It's whispering efficiency secrets, hitting 22 mpg like it's no big deal, while lesser SUVs guzzle and gasp. Off-the-wall fact: the Sequoia's frame is so stout, it's been known to outlive engines twice. Overswap the heart, keep the bones. Now don't sleep on the Lexus GX, Toyota's luxury twist on the Prado platform. It's the quiet assassin, all leather and wood inside, but underneath, pure off-road venom, with full-time 4-wheel drive that claws up 45-degree inclines like a caffeinated goat. I remember wrenching on a 05 GX for a buddy. That thing had 280,000 on the clock, original suspension, and it purred like a kitten after a valve job. History nugget: Lexus hid this gem in the shadows of the RX, but gearheads know it's the one that turns mall crawls into Moab epics without the drama. Hop to the Honda Pilot, that unassuming 3-row warrior from the aughts. Honda's V6 is a symphony of simplicity, no turbos to blow, just reliable shove for 250 horses. It's like the Pilot's the reliable cousin at the family reunion, hauling 7 souls without complaint, while flashier kin throw tantrums. Insight: early models dodged the CVT curse that plagues some Hondas. Stick to the 5-speed auto, and you're golden for 300k easy. My uncle's 08 has ferried grandkids coast to coast, thrice proof that quiet competence crushes hype. The Toyota 4Runner. Man, this trailblazer's been bullying boulders since '84, evolving just enough to stay relevant but never betraying its truck soul. 5th Gen ones, with that 4.0 LV6, are tanks 270 horsepower, crawl control that makes Jeeps jealous. Wildtail, a firefighter I met, pulled his 15 from a canyon wreck at 220,000 miles. Dents everywhere, but the frame, bulletproof. It's the SUV for guys who build their own diffs, not browse apps. Lexus LX. Next, think Land Cruiser in a tuxedo, with air suspension that floats over ruts like it's on rails. Debuted in '96 as Toyota's bid for bling, but it's the work ethic that shines. 5,800-pound tow rating, and owners report 400,000-mile runs with basic TLC. Comparison: versus a Tahoe, it's the marathoner to the sprinter. Less flash, eternal stride. Pro tip: the 07-14 models are sweet spots. Avoid the early V8 guzzlers if fuel bites. Honda CR-V, the compact champ that's outsold everything since '97. It's not sexy, but that 1.5L turbo whispers 190 horsepower with manners, and the real-time AWD grips like glue on ice. Heartbreaker story: my first road trip. A borrowed 02C RV8, 1,200 miles of twisties without a hiccup, taught me reliability's the real aphrodisiac. Surprise, hybrids now sip 40 mpg, turning skeptics into converts. The Chevrolet Suburban, Detroit's eternal brick. Since '35, it's been the family yacht, on wheels. V8 Thunder, room 49, and tows 8,300 like pocket change. 10-14 gens are gold. LS3 engines that laugh at 300,000. Offbeat, one hit, 1.2 million miles in a cab-proof. GM builds bones when they wanna. It's the anti-trend, the one that says size matters and means it. Toyota Highlander, hybrid pioneer of the electrified SUV in '05, blending gas smarts with 243 horses for 36 mpg. Smooth as silk, seats 7 comfy, and that battery pack lasts decades with Toyota's paranoia-proof engineering. Yarn, a shuttle driver I fixed, ran his 06 to 350,000. Zero-pack swaps, it's the green machine that doesn't fade. GMC Yukon Suburban's upscale twin with Denali flair. Same ironclad 6.2 LV8, but plusher ride. Magnetic dampers that iron out highways. History, born from the Jimmy in the 90s. It's hauled celebs and CEOs without scandal. Insight, 40 versions, stretch cargo, like taffy, perfect for overlanders who hate compromises. Ford Expedition, the Blue Oval's comeback kid since '97, EcoBoost V6 Southpack 400 horsepower, tow 9,300, and the aluminum body sheds rust like a duck. Wild Claim, a 19i tuned hit 250k towing boats weekly. Ford finally cracked durability without the old thirst. It's the everyman's luxury rig, raw but refined. Lexus RX Hybrid, the crossover that redefined comfort in '09. 308 horses from a seamless gas-electric duet. 30 mpg, and that F-Sport handling. Chef's kiss. Tail nurses 12 logged 290k on hospital runs. No drama, just dependable hugs around corners. It's proof luxury needn't be fragile. Acura, MDX, Honda's premium play since '00 with Shea WD that dances through storms. 3.5 liters, V6 belts, 290 horsepower, and it's the SUV that feels like a sedan precise poised. Surprise! Type S variants add 355 horses without sacrificing soul. One owner's '08 is at 320,000. Still grinning. Chevy Tahoe, the icon since '95 Z71 trims conquer trails. 420 HP V8 devours interstates. Roomy as a den, tows legends. Nugget, a cop fleet I serviced, averaged 280k per GMs. Got the formula for fleets that fight back. And finally, the hidden gem, I teased the GMC Acadia from the early 2010s. Yeah, that mid-size sleeper with the Lambda V6. Underrated at 288 horsepower but built like a vault. While flashier siblings faltered, these hit 350k easy, with a WD that bites in space that surprises. Why the secret? Detroit underrated it amid crossover craze. But old-timers know, it's the dark horse that outruns the field, towing dreams without fanfare. My grandpa's 11 hauled our clan through hurricanes, gone, but it's still kicking at 410k. Who? That's the lineup, the iron horses that mocked the grave. But here's the gut punch. In a world chasing EV and algorithms, what if the real future's in these relics, hybrids bridging the old roar to tomorrow's hum? Grab one, rack miles, and ask yourself, will your ride remember you longer than you remember it? Drop your longest mile story below. Smash like if this fired you up, sub for more garage gospel, and I'll catch you on the next drive. Stay greasy.